live on Adom TV and when you go to our Agoro Ne Fom. Na yet was so Jude into yam the tougher with the UEFA awards na course no any draw no. Na fe memra amino shadow so.
Yeah, quickly let me talk about Group A, but maybe I'm saying say it's between Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain. Why they between near the top spot? But what will be the second? No, don't forget so we share a crack side. Either you do first Group C and Group D, which is Man City and so forth. So you need to make sure so we need group, no. For other Club Brugge and Galatasaray, don't go for who enters into the Europa League. For Group B, Bayern Munich and Tottenham and Ametepio. Don't forget, there's two teams way almost in their group Olympiacos and from Red Star Belgrade. Last season, Red Star Belgrade they Liverpool 2-0 over Belgrade. It tells you say who come home a very intimidating team, and so Tottenham and here I'm between so Asamuel Gomgelimo or Tottenham are there back make sure when they say they need to be consistent. But of course, in that group, Bayern Munich and Tottenham stand okay. Group C, it is Man City, Shakhtar Donetsk, Dinamo Zagreb and Atalanta. Now can may opt for Man City and Atalanta to go through. But for the UEFA, the Omodia say Atalanta aimed to be more board 21,000 capacity stadium of Belgomi. It tells you that it will affect you. And now I'm going to Manchester and San Siro. For the former Atlanta, I put it up last season. Now come here one of the favorite and come back alongside City to me. But for now, Dinamo Zagreb. Don't forget, say Shakhtar Donetsk is the only team who pitching against Man City 3 times in a row in the Champions League. It tells you so minimum how it goes over there. But for me, in Group C, Man City, Dinamo Zagreb. For Group D, Juventus and Leverkusen will go through Argentina Mekasa. You still have Juventus, you still have Atletico Madrid, and then by Leverkusen. But what the Atletico team now? They've lost so many players: Diogo Godin, Rodri, Antoine Griezmann. And how would coach Simeone blend, the new players with Joao Felix more? I don't know how it's Ryan, but Petit we are very comfortable. Juventus with Ronaldo in pole position, and then Sarri players for their room. I think some of your favorite. But for Bayer Leverkusen, what I'm saying is that Leverkusen anytime be big teams ahead of them. Teams decisive on their team, cause havoc, and I see Bayer Leverkusen causing havoc in that group. But of course, Metepo, Atletico Madrid and Juventus to go to Group E. Liverpool and in Napoli are teams to go through. The reigning European champions, Liverpool, the pedigree of an standard you will fancy them topping that group. But Napoli with Carlo Ancelotti, you cannot also write them off. Omu team here last season, Liverpool so for me, they go through in that group ahead of Genk and Salzburg. Omu fighting for Europa League. Group F, the most difficult group in the Champions League. Barcelona, Inter Milan, Dortmund, and also Slava Prague. But for me, I want to go for Inter Milan and Barcelona. Why am I saying that? Antonio Conte will rejuvenated this international side, and for me, Omu a very dangerous player at San Siro. I want to see say Omu be taking up their chances ahead of Borussia Dortmund, who are also a European Championship team. Indeed, Barca enter Group F, the most difficult group. Group G, Lyon, Leipzig, I think they will go through, even though Zenit St. Petersburg, Kophobia, or my one was Benfica, they be and so I'm tipping Lyon, who qualified to the round of 16 last season, to be, team of top group, and after so Leipzig and Zenit St. Petersburg, only to me are fighting for honest in that second position. But for the last group, Chelsea, Valencia, and Ametepio. Valencia, old horse in terms of progressing in the group stages. Oma Yebida, and more that pedigree in that, European competition. May her say, to me keep up consistency. Who some the 4th team, had that ticket to enter into the Champions League. I was Spanish La Liga anymore. It's but for Ajax, losing Matthias De Ligt and Frankie De Jong, meaning how a team no modia. But if I'm a better replacement, then of course they should also fight for the second or even the first position. But for Chelsea, demom. Inconsistency, young juvenile players, the pedigree, that stature, dimina the ball such high profile matches. But what we saw with the European Super Cup against the European holders, Liverpool, surprise. Chelsea, right. Valencia goes through.
Okay. Now, I don't know. We are going straight to the committee now. One of their secretaries here. Amino Shadow, Nafi, or the Kenya Eddie Abraham. Don't forget, say Premier League matches in the air Koso, Southampton and United Airborne, Chelsea and Sheffield Airborne, the Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa, Leicester and Bournemouth. Your Man City versus Brighton, Newcastle versus Watford, and West Ham versus Norwich, Burnley, and Liverpool. Nina, and the games are Basso, and now I shall show my shadow. Minister committee, I'm not saying. Now, which committee and a year, you man? The entire minister which committee, they said, Minister controversy be brave by. Tell National Football Leagues, Asia, you know. National Football League members in Asia, you know. Right. Committee, which is a 7-member committee, I mean, say, who and our secretary. That's right. Then there was another committee formed by GACA. I see you members, we say, if I come home. And the can be said, committee cry, a year, man. GACA, you know, and I say, National Football Leagues, you know.
National Football Leagues Committee, na yet, you know.
Yeah,
National League Clubs, no.
National League Clubs.
And now, if you like, Congress, Omo constitute GFA Congress. She no more on Tuesday or Presby. Ebenezer Presby, also Presby honom no. Committee na yet from that meeting no. Jumaya I represent a report no.
Okay, but what was the scope of the work that you were supposed to do?
Very, very simple. Normalization for the draft proposals for amendments of your status number.
Okay.
What we're asked to do is say now I'm for be raising concerns about certain portions of draft number by. So what we're basically to do was to harness all these concerns. No, now you find to the existing GFA status, the existing one. No, you find to the FIFA standard status. Next, you find to the work half in the idea.
Okay.
Now you say a new more about brand now because we are working within Ghana Football Association. It's an offshoot of a larger body, which is FIFA. So we can't do anything that is contrary to what FIFA has provided.
Okay.
Until we look, what we are just collating concerns now, stakeholders say reason, and see whether they fit into the FIFA standard status, NGF, because it could even be that some of the concerns raised in this new draft, it had already been addressed in existing GFA status. So all we're supposed to do is reinstate all those provisions. Now there are year provision for we look at the FIFA standard status. FIFA how statuses of the various federations, how it should go.
Okay.
So we just looked at it and went by it. So basically we just compliance to FIFA standard status. That's what.
But compliance to FIFA standard statutes, normalization, I have also heard concern the concerns raised by the football people. So, mensa can draft nibi. Now, who say a lot of baby and mama can ready be but the mompe.
Yes.
But who ready baby, nigga say a human normalization, get a mompe, need now so many because if you see, you can see a lot of red. Why? I didn't think it is, sir.
Mosho, the Americans say normalization. I believe they mean well. I want to believe they mean well. If you look at composition of normalization, there are people from the corporate world. So maybe ideas, proposals somewhere, they are bringing it out from the corporate world. But that doesn't necessarily apply in football. Football also wants its own traits, any own industry traits of football. Okay. So perhaps I believe strongly said because they lack the benefits of experienced people within the industry helping them draft the status. They made some mistakes. It doesn't sit well with stakeholders, football stakeholders. Because this committee, cumulatively, we use like 5 days to finish this work.
Okay.
And if you look at the wealth of experience of members, even off the top of the head, they can refer to a FIFA statute that contravenes their NC4. Perhaps if the NC4 have had the benefit of industry players contributing to this document, but I must also stress these are proposals from the committee. The larger body is here to meet, to deliberate on it, to see whether we are adopting the idea proposal now or more any other counter one before we go to Congress.
Okay.
So as it stands now, this is what we believe reflects the aspirations of football people. But a debate I'm more confirm or deny whether indeed we've done what
okay, but a lot of the things now Ibn say you person subject them to change. And then be brave honoma akoso within the football circles the Bible say are inured to the benefit of the industry as a whole.
Exactly.
And some of the proposals are more bano. And the come back to where we were. We'll be very right to say, but this is how the thing was.
Good.
A year, anka ABI, do. For example, some of the proposals are about the president near the chairman.
Yeah.
In your proposal, I have read that you want to go back to the president.
Yes.
Normalization of proposals say executive committee, requiring the whole thing, board of directors.
Yes.
Must go back in the proposal that we want executive committee.
Yes.
Why don't we want the changes and what I say go back to they're not teared down?
First and foremost, the way and manner the association is registered will inform whether what nomenclature of structure will be man. This association, is registered as an association. It's not like a company. They say so that is the first point of view. How the company is registered, unless you are seeking to register the company in a different form for it to take a different nomenclature. So first and foremost, we found out that almost every on the committee, some of them are even coming from this registrar office. They know these things. For an association, there's a defined structure for it, and FIFA confirms this at the highest level. FIFA, do you have a situation where you have a chairman of the board? Do you have a situation where you have a board of directors
across
FIFA.
Confederations and national
yes.
federations?
It's even though I can see you want to innovate, but why the name of president and as a board chairman is not what brought football to its knees.
Okay.
It's not what brought for us. Nyama any critical to their bad the we saw it as
the very operational issues.
There are operational issues that you need to attack
on the field of play and all that.
Yes, if you attack those things, up to whether you call him a president or we see it as not important. Why will you change the name if it wasn't critical to bringing football to its knees?
Okay. I mean, hold on. Those are the things. Maybe because specifics and the reasons behind the changes they are proposing.
Yeah.
Now, one or two. But
of course,
actually, we'll try and attempt to do some of them. Okay. Yeah, but it's here now. Yeah, to us. Okay, so we are back live on Adom TV. Agoro Ne Fom. We did the Kwadwo Ben Sam show. Many have been the shadow air trust you do so has still, but shadow. So let's come to certain specifics.
Yeah.
Said here now, me know AD
Yes.
Now, my mini can shut here.
Good.
Mo say president, my friend the president. Board of first of all, chairman and the board.
We don't think it's a critical problem to reforming status, the name of whether president, and once it's not broken, why fix it when it's not broken? Okay. That's not what is broken in our football. So we revert back to president because even at FIFA we have president, executive committee, and the likes. So we don't see the reason why we should change, unless of course.
Okay.
And you see, one other thing. Usually, we amendment, who propose a new amendment, you have to back it with reasons. Maybe they should be able to explain to us why do you want to change the name from president to the chairman of the board of directors. Why? Why? What does it do? If they have any good reasons, they should advance it. But our Congress, hopefully, if they are able to convince us to keep it, fine. But as far as we are concerned, as at now, no, it's not critical.
They would say, you want the president,
of course.
And okay, because that is the best practice everywhere.
Yes.
From FIFA to CAF to national federations. Now we are friendly president.
Yes. No.
Okay. Now, Yembra, Article 23.
Yes.
Now, me read Article 23 because the name of those yet to mean within the time and you call baby a critical. Now, Article 23 talks about bodies of the GFA.
Yes.
That is GFA and the Kikambu Now, I say what council be now bodies of the GFA shall be the Congress about the board of directors about GFA secretariat, independent committees, and then you were the standing committees. Now, I say the red mark board of directors in the moment. What the red mark the standing committees and the ad hoc committees. I didn't hear.
Simple. Just like in Abemu, you have the legislature, which is parliament.
Okay.
You have the executive, which is president and the ministers in there. Then you have the judiciary. In football, there are four known organs of football.
Okay.
Congress, which is the legislative body of the football.
Congress.
Congress.
The highest decision-making body.
Legislative. Then you come to the executive committee.
Yeah.
Which wields the executive powers, president, then executive committee members. No? Then you come to the GFA secretariat, which is the administrative wing of the association. Under the GFA secretariat, the ad hoc and standing committees. No? They play dual role. They advise the executive committee. They also help in administrative work of the GFA. So that can't be an organ of its own.
Okay.
Their decisions are ratified by either the general secretariat or the executive committee. So they are under the executive committee. So it can't be an organ on its own. Then you have the judicial bodies.
Separating.
Of course. And then you have the judicial bodies, which must be independent. You see, all these bodies must be independent of each other. But the standing and other committees cannot work in isolation from executive committee and now say the general secretariat. So it can't be, I want to take a decision and enforce it without recourse or ratification from the executive committee or the general secretariat. So it is a subset of these two bodies. So I don't see how come they became an organ of their own.
So what is your proposal?
We revert to the norm, which is Congress, the legislative body. We all know. We know the powers of Congress. They don't overlap over that of the executive. The executive committee in place of the board of directors they propose, because of the executive wing of the association. Then the general secretariat, which is the administrative wing of the association.
Okay.
Then finally the judicial bodies.
Okay.
The judicial bodies.
All right.
The independent committees.
Okay. No. But me say about one critical area.
Good.
Which is at the board, the membership of the board of directors.
Yes.
Now the normalization committee no I reduce from 23 to 11.
Yes.
11 no. 6 shall be elected, 5 from institutional representation.
Good.
Okay, Moses Sano, I come back to 23.
Good.
Okay.
Let me add that, especially for areas like composition of Congress and the executive committee, even though this committee has produced its work, it is still areas that we need to decide on as football people. There are a lot of, that's why your committee, yesterday I was supposed to make this known. We produced 2 reports. We produced 2 reports. I'm not say I had in a committee back on where reports, now my 2 reports. It's normal practice everywhere. There were disagreements on certain provisions. And if their disagreements are very, very strong, as a committee, you need to present all the facts to the people. So there was a minority view, which is very, very normal. There was a minority view on certain provisions.
Okay.
That's why I produced 2 reports, so that we give it to Congress people for them to study and then come to an agreement. So it tells you clearly there was no agreement as to how the composition of Congress and the executive committee should be like. But definitely one thing that was very, very clear was that their NCA proposing it wasn't favorable to stakeholders. That is for us.
Okay.
No.
For the executive committee.
Yes.
Okay. The status quo as it used to be.
Yeah.
Now the president.
Good.
RF is 10.
Yeah.
6 from regional football, 6 from Premier League, and 4 from Division 1. Yes, I admit it. Then we have the constituent bodies.
Yes.
The constituent bodies.
Exactly.
RFE 10.
Yes.
The president.
Yes.
6 from Premier.
Yes.
4 from Division 1.
Yes.
And then the constituent bodies,
yes.
making it 23.
Good.
Okay, so you want to revert back to Talia?
Yes. What we are doing now is that, of course, apart from the president, we revert back to the 6 representatives from the Premier League. You see, representation on the ESCO should be a reflection of the investment being made by various stakeholders. Investment of Premier League clubs, obviously, is higher than the investment of a Division 1 club. It's even reflects in the subscription fees. Premier League clubs pay more in subscription fees than Division 1. It tells you something. So it's only normal that they have more say in decision making because they are paying more. They are making more investment than the other.
Okay.
It's even a motivational factor. So more Division 1, I want to have a bigger say. I'll strive and get into the Premier League so as I can have a bigger say. So we reverted back to the norm, which is 6 delegates from the Premier League. Okay. 4 from the Division 1. Very, very. I'm talking executive committee. 4 from Division 1. Now, we give representation to the constituent bodies.
Okay.
As to 1-1-1-1. Now, there are disagreements. Say in the previous regime, omni aya box into one. I am on one slot. It's as whether we should give them 1-1-1 each, or we should still revert. It's up for discussion. And also, even regional football association, they have representation here. There's a school of thought which I personally side say RFAs are extension of the GFA secretariat in the regions. So why should the RFA representative sit on the board of the FA, who is supposed to work under the general secretariat in the first instance? Okay, yeah. So it's an open discussion.
RFA chairman now or region, or Eastern region,
yeah.
So on your staff or football association.
That's true.
On your staff.
That's true.
Or not oversee football or region.
Good.
And then the chair or a board member.
Because RFA chairman now elected, he's supposed to report his activities to the general secretary. In other words, the general secretary. No Congress directly. In other words, because it's the general secretary who come and give the report of all the functions of the RFAs. So in other words, the general secretary is the boss of the regional football association. That's my personal view.
Okay.
And I don't see why somebody who is your boss at the regional level, or here for a board meeting, and all of a sudden he becomes your boss. It makes separation of powers and even administration a bit problematic. So it is something that is an argument that I intend to advance. Yeah,
okay, so
and see whether we can convince ourselves.
All right. But see, I share who said proposal Amodia Bano, the same RFA 10, Division 1, 4,
yes,
question bodies.
Yes,
because question bodies now coming in Abu, question bodies no. None of our question bodies now. Omaka referees, footballers, schools and colleges, security services, women football. Omaka coming in Abu, I'm one person to sit on the executive committee.
Good.
I don't know how can say debate about say, okay, yema referees one and
good.
Yema players one. Now yema women football one.
Good.
Now yema schools and colleges one. Now yema security services one also one.
Women's football.
Women football one. Now you say we now be executive committee no.
Yeah.
And now we say more quadrin.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And one other thing that I want to do, Article 49, air standing committees no. In the wisdom of the normalization, only standing committees only two. That's referees committee and player status committee. That's all.
Now, this one committee, the appeals committee,
and they say independent, and independent. They are not standing committees of the FA. Okay. We see they contradicted their own selves because if you've made judicial bodies independent, why do you make standing committees also independent of the administration? Because clearly, from here, standing committees they work under the general secretariat. So why then they become bodies in the first place?
Okay.
But and we saw it so woefully inadequate to administer football properly, even at FIFA level. You don't need a finance committee. You don't need even a national juvenile committee. You don't need a medical committee. You don't need a competitions committee.
Okay.
You see,
I know. ABA competitions committee. No, we wait me a debate, but
yeah,
there was a proposal.
Yeah,
say yente competitions department.
Good.
Headed by a general secretary and 3 deputies.
Good.
The media,
Good.
marketing, and the competitions manager.
Good.
Good. So maybe you can revert. So if you
that's exactly what you have done. We've reverted to the proposal made in Cape Coast. Yes. So definitely the committees can't be limited to only 2. But one other place, Article 53, is very, very, very important. Yes. Article 53, independent committees. Please, Mami read their editor just quickly. The chairman and deputy chairman of the independent committees and judicial bodies, as well as any of their immediate family members, may not exercise or have exercised during the 4 years preceding their initial terms. 4 years before you be appointed. So 4 years ago, say you be appointment now. If you have served in this capacity 4 years ago, you are ineligible for this position, and we think this is very, very dangerous for our association. Football.
Dangerous because
football is run by football people. Football.
As some Ghana form person particularly football is run by football people.
Make us say football is run by football. It doesn't mean a lawyer cannot run football. Okay. There are lawyers, there are journalists who are into football. I'm a journalist. I'm into football. Yes, football are run by football people. If you do this,
country no more.
We are BBC. Which group of people are we to come and run our football institutions? More experience. They have the institutional memory. What you are doing is that we are wiping off the institutional memory of the association, which we think is very, very dangerous. It's across the day. I will say it must not appear in. And I will call maybe even subscription. They almost propose this Premier League at the every year we pay 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Was it a subscription fee?
Yes, Premier League clubs we pay 10,000. Division 1 clubs we pay 5,000. But meanwhile, other members now what would you buy PFAG in here? Members will also contribute. And we have reverted back to the norm, which is 5,000, which is very, very easy to pay. You don't want to ball for 1 year, all of a sudden, you still want you at 10,000 as subscription. I don't think it's very fair.
The more you subscription fee, I say, what is swab?
Yeah, so. And then we've expanded it to cover new members. I propose the players, if they want to be part, must also pay. They must contribute to the equity of the association. All members, they said I know all members as captured as Congress, they must pay subscription fees. So that's what we have also proposed.
Okay. But all you have, I can't be for Article 10, which is membership.
Good.
Because my members will be raising issue say membership of the footballer to be a member of the football association. And the previous one is the Premier League clubs, Division 1 clubs, any other. And then move say wrong say, for example, I'm the Professional Football Association be shame. I'm the beach soccer be shame.
Article 10 of Article 10 here, official. Even at Article 10 official language.
No, not official language. I'm talking about Article 12.
Good. But even that one, let me pass a brief comment. We don't have official languages. There's only one official language in Ghana,
which is English. Okay. There already any problem.
Yeah.
But also members of the GFA shall be the following legal entities duly registered under Companies Act 1963. Good. Act 179. I say Premier League clubs. Now women elite competition clubs. Good. Most of them pay no. Women Premier League clubs. Good. Oba explain here no. Good. And then Women's Division 1 League clubs. And also the account. Now, I say that some of the members need to be raising issue. No? For example, Regional Football Association ordered that. Schools and colleges ordered that. Professional Footballers Association, PFAG. Good. Now, one of your members raised issue said they are not members. Good. And so they have to go through the process to become a member. Good. And then your Referees Association of Ghana, which is a RAC, which is a welfare body of the referees. Good. They cannot be members. Good. And I work Coaches Association of Ghana, and then beach soccer, and then you work Futsal Association. And but when I want to raise red flags, no, I didn't hear. It's something that we have to discuss as a body. As a committee, we were not conclusive on those matters. So we'll raise it at the larger body. Also, my view is that welfare bodies cannot be members of the association. Otherwise, you will risk diluting their work as welfare bodies. FIFPro is the worldwide body, welfare body of players. Yeah. Is FIFPro a member of FIFA? No. Good. GACA is the welfare body of clubs. How come GACA is not a member as being proposed by the NC? Okay. You see? So even per their own document, there are a lot of contradictions. Welfare bodies must play clearly on welfare role. And you can't play your welfare role properly if you are also a member of that. You become an interested party all of a sudden. So PFAG, we said in the previous status, we said players. Players are members of the association. And players are defined in the status. Yeah, but we maybe say, referees need the game. No? Good. When do we find, we say referees now with the game. No? Players now about board. No? Good. How can you say they are not members? Because in the old statutes, I remember I said, groups linked to football. Good. That's the old AE. Good. Are you going to revert to that? So groups linked to football? Like I said, if you say we have been very, very silent on that aspect. These are critical issues that we need to raise and agree on before we go to Congress. But clearly, initially, in my mind, I'm thinking PFAG shouldn't be here. Okay. I'm thinking RAC shouldn't be here. Okay. They are welfare bodies, and welfare bodies must not be interested party in membership. All right. We shall go. We shall come back. Now, you're to a Jumedian, so I'll have more. Agoro Ne Fom. You're quite here. Okay, so we are live on Adom TV, and when you go okay, no. Now, many shadow ABW, I mean, yeah, finalize it on Article 26. Good. Now, Congress decided say, and I said, normalization decided say ombe reduce the number of Congress, Congress, the composition of Congress from 123 to 94.
Good.
But who say I'm a red lines no baby, and I'm a green lines no baby.
Yeah.
Now, do you want to go back to 123 or maybe maintain 124 and 94?
It's very clear, say 123 no a bad thing because people have raised concerns about more constitute to this number of 123. For instance, we share minority view on it. They've reduced RFs. One say they usually have 3 people per region. They said they are reducing it to 2.
To about 20.
About 20
instead of 30.
Yes. But here, Premier League, instead of 2 delegates per Premier League, they did it 1. I disagree. That's why I told you it's a minority view. I feel say
normalization here the same.
Normalization, no.
Premier League
2.
Okay.
They stated.
And I'm
proposal now, I'm going for is that yes, we have to reduce. I believe strongly say I will say reduce the number of delegates from the regions because I've established personally say the regions are discharging football on behalf of the general secretariat.
Okay.
So if you bring it at 1, I think it's
fair. We have 10 votes.
Yes, it's fair because they must have representation.
Unfortunately, the time also.
I think say we must a lot of controversy. I think football one thing that me to me say football tries on controversy. But we shouldn't be overly worried. Say committee way. It doesn't matter. In fact, we should have as many committees as possible because at the end of the day, you quality. You better cut through all the reports, and then as football people, I'm very very sure before you call Congress on Thursday, football people know exactly what they want and they'll go towards the same direction.
Okay, Jude, just a final one.
I think it's a great proposal from Modiaba. But my problem is that pre-Congress, no more.
Yeah.
I'm only praying say, contract, you know, all can say you have so many views. We find the so that we all conclude on one.
Yeah.
One day, not tension, and they will not make decision before Congress. I don't see a big time problem.
I don't think it's
before peace there must be war. It doesn't matter. But these are processes that are very Now at the end of the day, we can come up with something good for us to go the same direction. Why not?
Okay, so you want bias on at least
exactly. That's the point. Exactly.
But when you say one problem, they say you're genuinely too much. The statutes must work.
Yes. Implementation. That's it. That has been our problem.
Yes.
I'm sure for Ebenezer Niyama, Greater Accra manager of NCA Insurance. Also, we had Medino. Now, I say very educative program, and our team and the national and Neno. Okay, it's a hard ABC. Now, sorry, Medino. So, I mean, Shadow, thank you very much for passing through. And Professor Judah Champion. We need to call you and Samuel Shosho to the production crew, and you'll be our lightman, cameraman, my director. Producer Obia Nyame Adom said you be san share bio na dia ka bia ne dia bremo. Yeda se kosora hwe Adom TV. Bye bye.